Hello and welcome. Potane 1980 back with another video on the crew. This time, this video contains the Alpha Grand Prix vehicles and also monster truck vehicles. I've tested two separate classes in this video, so we're gonna get right into it. First up, you see the 2017 Red Bull Rb14. A lap time of 2:41.767. Decent car, okay. Has a little bit of trouble getting around corners, and it does not have that overall power that I always talk about to get it to the top spot. Moving on, here you see the 2018 Ford F-150 Mpt. This car does have speed as well. It was before. It does have decent speed, but it's not going to do you well in a situation like this with lots of corners. Maybe in a straight line if there was one, but there are very much more dominant vehicles to come, and you will see those very shortly in this video. Since this car only got 239.003, it did get a 2-second jump, but it's still not very good. As you see how hard it is to get around the corner, almost getting to the wall, but still, you see it's fifth in the Alpha GP, so it's a decent car. Moving on the countdown, 12 car on the countdown. This is the Red Bull Rb14 Disruption Edition. And this car does a little bit better than the Rb13. It's fourth in the Alpha GP, and the lap time 2:38.652. Now, also as you notice, in these vehicles, the lap times are constantly, and I always change them. Neither vehicle in this countdown, which there are 6, are stuck in the same category. It's either 1 second, 2 second, or however many seconds that the vehicle perform. But like I said, it's only got 2:38.652. Okay, but no, not the car that you want to use for racing. Now here's another one, and you're not gonna believe this because I didn't believe it. This is the same vehicle, it's just a regular version of Rb14. Getting the lap time of 2:36.327. That's 2 seconds quicker than the Disruption Edition. So it's a little bit better, and it has a little bit more grip. But the thing about it is one, like I said, it does not have that acceleration and that fast power that it needs to get to that top spot. It says, okay, it's third in Alpha, but still, it's still not going to hold a candle to the next 2 vehicles in the countdown. And here's the first one in the countdown. This is the 2020 Proto Alpha Mark X with a lap time of 2:29.777. So this car absolutely destroys everything else in the countdown, and it's only second in Alpha. It's 10th in the countdown, but it absolutely blows everything else in the Alpha Grand Prix out of the water. Excuse me. But it's only this one vehicle that it cannot blow out of the water, because there is another vehicle here that got 3-second faster lap time, and it's this vehicle right here, the 2016 KTM X-Bolt R, with a lap time of 2:26.095. Number 1 in Alphas, 9th in the countdown. And the only reason for that being, that does not mean these other vehicles are faster than these. That's just the way that the lap times were. They were like shorter lap times, but you will see all of that in this entirety. But this car is absolutely great. It has a very powerful oversteer. It has great power for top speed. It has great acceleration. This is the vehicle that you want to use. And honestly, I wish I had the motor pass to get the other Alpha Grand Prix vehicle. But if they ever put it back up, I will get that vehicle and I will test it out for you. But moving on, here you see we're switching over to the monster truck. Now this is a vehicle that was part of the motor pass, and I was able to get this. The Volkswagen Combat 21 with the bus, 1966, and it got a lap time of 2:497. Like I said, these vehicles here, they're not faster than the Alpha. Everybody knows that, but these are just how the lap times fell in the countdown. Like I said, it got 8th there, and it is 8th in monster trucks. all these vehicles here are in their right places, so there was no need for me to add extra text to them. I just want you guys to see what position these cars were placed and how they did. But moving on, this is the 2013 Nissan 370Z Z34, lap time 2:368. And now here you see we have a couple of cars in the 2 minutes, and I'm going to throw whatever lower, but this is nice. It only made it to 7th place, so it's nothing very special that you want to use. Moving on, this is the 2010 Ford F-150 Mpt Raptor with a lap time of 159.996. And I did add the Bigfoot logo to this, but I do not own any of these liveries on these vehicles. I have to say that because I mean everything you see here is in game and part of the crew. So like I said, the vehicle made it to the 6th spot with that lap time 159.996. Okay, but not what you want to be using. Now this was a shocker to me. The top of this vehicle made it to the top 5. This is my 2012 Dodge Challenger, coming in at a 159.739 with only 0.2 of a second faster than the F-150 Raptor. Still okay vehicle, but like I said, it was a shocker. I did not expect this car to do that well, but just like I already know, there are certain cars that do better in other situations than they will in the other classes. But that's the lap time for that one, and now we're about to jump in to the 158 category, and there's only one vehicle in that, and that is this 2006 Hummer H1 Alpha with a lap time 158.14. This truck has by far, as far as I've seen, the most horsepower in the game, but still, you see, horsepower means nothing in a racing situation. It's all about how the truck feels, how it drives, and how good it can accelerate. Now, it's decent in all of those categories, but there are more vehicles that are more dominant and better accelerated and still have more power than that Hummer. But like I said, here we go. You see the lap times are changing at the top of the list. Here you have the 2011 Ford Mustang GT in the number 3 spot with a lap time of 157.647. Great car, well, great truck I should say. It's very good acceleration, easy to drive, at least it is for me. It's certain situations you have to adjust and learn, get everything right on it, but it's a decent vehicle to have, there is no lie. And if you guys, notice, they say, there's still lap times are going down. You just saw 157 from the Mustang. Now you see the 2010 Chevy Camaro at 156.989. These vehicles are as accurate as I get them. The reason why these vehicles took so long because I have to do multiple test passes with these vehicles and pick the right, the fastest time that they got and all of that. So I'm racing these vehicles at least between 5 to 10 times just to get their accurate lap time. Here we go with the final vehicle in the countdown, which was the ultimate shocker. This is the 1930 Pro HUP1 with a lap time of 155.809. I would have never expected this proto to even perform this well and get top spot from anything. And the way it performs in street cars and everything else, it still was able to get a number 1 spot. It's a great vehicle. It's very light, it's very fast, very powerful acceleration, and great grip. So guys, there you have it. This is the 2 next classes on the crew. I have 2 more classes coming to you very soon. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please comment and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.